welcome back to my channel. My name is Jovita Ijaki and I film about faith and lifestyle from Abuja, Nigeria. If you're new here, you're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. And if you've been following me and watching my videos, God bless you for watching and spreading the good news. Yeah. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about, is it wrong or is it a sin for the Christian youth to feel sexual urge? Yeah. So one of the first things I'm going to be establishing in this video is the fact that it is not wrong for a Christian youth to feel those urges. Yeah. So let's go right into this video today. Okay, so I already established a fact that it is not a sin. In fact, okay, I heard a few days back, I watched a video of a minister who was talking, and then he said, if as a youth, as a mature person, you do not even, okay, a youth now, an unmarried person, you do not even feel those urges, or should I, let me just say, as a youth, if you do not even feel those urges, it should give you cause for concern. Yeah, if you do not have those feelings, if you do not have those things in you, it should give you cause for concern. I want to laugh at this point because when I posted something about sexual urges on my WhatsApp status, and then I was getting some responses. It was funny, but I wanted people to just wait for this video to be up so that they can see where I was coming from, because I said something about urges are a gift from God, but someone else was trying to take it somewhere. But nonetheless, the truth of the whole matter is God created us that way. Yeah, so for a person who has grown to the level of being an adult, you have the ability to have those urges. So that is why I called it a gift, because every single thing God puts in us when He created us is a gift. We did not ask for it, we did not bargain, we did not have to give anything, but He gave it to us. He put it there because that is how He has made the system to be. So for that feeling to be there is natural. It is God that has placed it there. Now, the main problem here with youth or with young people is not the sexual urge that you feel. The main point now is what you do when the feeling comes as an unmarried, because as a married, obviously you can deal with that. You are under the confines of marriage. You are in the right place, so you and your partner are one. You can exercise that beautiful union. Not married, but you can exercise that beautiful union in that aspect. I don't want to talk about that aspect, but I'm talking about you as the unmarried youth. As an unmarried youth, what do you do with it? Even as it just came to me now, even as a married, if you are not with your partner, do you want to succumb to that feeling at that time? Okay, let me not digress. Let me just say exactly what I want to say for the unmarried youth. Now, the Bible making us understand in Galatians chapter 5. I have my Bible here, bro. Okay, let me just read it. Galatians chapter 5 verse 22 saying, I'm reading from the NIV version. It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now, where am I hitting on? Is the self-control path. I also remember one of the posts I posted too that same day. I posted about the sexual urge being a blessing, being a gift from God. I posted that there was a connection between fasting and urges. Now, this is where I was coming from. The same preacher I heard him talk about sexual urge not being the main problem, which I got a light and understanding from the word he said. He compared it to be a normal appetite, which is true. Sexual urges are like appetites. They're like normal appetites. You have like appetite for tea, like for food. You have appetite for food, a particular food. You want to take water, like the normal appetite you feel. That is the same way. It is an appetite. Yeah, it's an appetite you have, like the way you have appetite for food, that is the same way sexual urge is. It is likened to an appetite. Yes, it's likened to the normal appetite. So God, a lot of things are just coming to me. And then now again, I remember from one of my pastors, when I was in Kaduna, then he said something about someone who cannot control their food appetites would find it difficult to, I might not be quoting him exact, but the person will find it difficult controlling their sexual urge. I accepted it then, I understood it, but not deeply, until I watched watched online from another preacher where he was breaking it down, liking sexual urge appetites sexual urge rather to other appetites like food. So now I got the light in that word that okay, this is it. If the sexual urge is like the normal appetite and you cannot control. Now here comes the word from the Galatians chapter 5 verse 22, where we have liking the sexual urge to other appetites. If you cannot, okay, let me just go straight and get this straight so that I don't make this video too long. Like I used to always say this. Okay, now from Galatians chapter 5 verse 22, the main keyword that we're picking is the self-control part. The problem now is not, like I said earlier, is not the sexual urge you have. That is even different. Having it is a gift. I already established that. Controlling it and what you do at the time it comes, it is the key thing. There is what really matters. Self-control is now the main thing we now need to work on. You need to work on self-control. Is one of the gifts of the Spirit, right? The Bible has made us understand that from Galatians chapter 5 verse 22. It is part of the fruit of the Spirit. Now if you do not have self-control, I bet you when those urges begin to come, when you begin to have those feelings, you will not be able to control them. I heard the same preacher say for some Christian brothers, when they have that feeling, the sexual urge feeling, they begin to, maybe they saw someone that they like, and that made them to say have that feeling or all those things. Some begin to think they've sinned against God, they've committed. No, let's not pretend. Some of these things should be preached and taught in conferences, in youth conferences, in youth meetings and all. They should be taught so that people don't keep beating themselves and keep let themselves to, how will I explain it? They don't keep beating themselves over nothing. Yes. So it is not wrong to feel that way, but dwelling in that space and letting or allowing the enemy to, magnify the seed into what is wrong, into what is not pleasing to the Father, is what is the sin there. So now if you do not have self-control, like you feel these urges and then you decide to act on it when it is not right, which when I mean acting on it, that means going forward to want to do what you feel like with the other gender, with the other party, is already a sin when it is not in the confines of marriage. The Bible has already made us to understand that it is only in marriage that having sexual relation is fully permitted. It's only in the confines of marriage that God permitted it. So when you're doing it outside marriage, it is totally sinful. And another part of the Bible also made us to understand same that I can't remember the scripture, but it also made us to understand that even when you by seeing a person, say the opposite gender, what the thought of your heart is already sinful. Like the thought already is already the sin even before you act on it. So even without acting on it, what you allow your thoughts to, when you allow your thoughts to dwell or linger around where it shouldn't is already a sin, then acting on it is the worst sin. So I really don't have much to say, but then established fact, when you feel these urges as a youth, it is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It is wonderful. It is a gift from the Father. He has placed it there. It is natural to feel them. You should be of concern. It should be of concern to you if you do not have those feelings there. When you see somebody, like, the feeling comes, yeah, but then don't dwell on it and let it lead you to to doing things. Let it not lead you into doing things that you shouldn't do. You are only supposed to let those urges manifest only under the confines of marriage, under the confines of holy matrimony. And lastly, before I end the video, we should work on our self-control. Really work on your self-control. And when you're able to work on self-control, every other thing is put under control. Like, you can control the sexual urge, you can control any other thing, whether you're married or unmarried. This fruit of the Spirit is needed as a child of God, whether you're still growing. No, we are all okay, definitely we are all still growing. We should never get to the level of saying I'm now satisfied. We should always empty ourselves to be filled more and more with the word of God. Yeah, so whether you are married or you are not, the gift or the spirit of self-control should be something you should work on. You should let the Spirit teach you. Let the Spirit teach you to have the self-control, and it is, you work on it via the word. You don't just work, it's not by mouth or just by saying. No, you work on it via the word. You let the Spirit teach you day by day, and do in accordance to what the Spirit directs you. So I hope you've been able to get one or two from today's video. It is my prayer and my hope that you've been able to get something from this video and you've been blessed too. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe before you go out. Yeah, before you log out, whatever you call it, but please subscribe to my channel so that anytime I put up new videos out there, you can get a notification that new videos are up. And if your notification button is not on, please do click on them so that you can also be notified when new videos are up. So God bless you. Thank you for watching.